Hello students. So today we'll be starting with the second chapter of class 9th, that is matter around us pure? See, in our first chapter we have studied what is matter, then the various types of matter, that is states of matter depending upon the physical properties and all. Okay, now here we will see that whether the matter is pure or not. Okay, so let us begin with one example. See, in our surroundings so many things are there. Let us take any two substances. Soil. Okay, you can take some soil. Okay, we can obtain soil from our surroundings very easily. Then we can take some sugar. Fine. You observe both the things keenly. Sugar, it consists of same type of particles, isn't it? Whereas this soil, it consists, when you observe it very keenly, then you will see that it consists of different types of particles, isn't it? So by looking through it, by looking at both the things keenly, we can say that sugar is a pure substance, whereas this soil is a impure substance. Fine. So here comes the answer of this question, that is matter around us pure? No, isn't it? The matter, the different types of matter which is around us may be pure or it can be impure or mixture, and you know, most of the matter is impure only. Okay, so here in this chapter we are going to study the classification of matter on the basis of chemical properties. Okay, physical properties we have seen already in the first chapter, that was solid, liquid and gas. Here we will see how matter is classified on the basis of chemical properties, then impure substances, mixtures, then different methods to separate mixtures and all. Okay, so we'll see one by one each one in detail. So let us begin the chapter. So over here I have written broadly that matter, fine, matter can be classified into two broad things, two broad classifications, that is pure and impure, where impure is also known as mixture. Okay, as the name suggests, pure, it consists of only one type of particles. Pure matter or pure substances, they contain only one type of particles. Okay, fine. And the other one, that is impure or mixture, they consist of two or more than two types of particles. Fine. Let us see the examples for it in detail. Okay, see here, as I told you, only one type of particles is there. See, I have written the examples. Copper. Okay, copper, you see copper wires are there. ठीक है, अभी elements and all you don't know in detail. I'll further explain you what are elements and all. But अभी ये समझ लो, copper is an element. Okay, and it is pure substance. Fine, because it is made up of only one type of particles. Okay, then pure water, specifically यहाँ पे pure water इसीलिए बोल रहे हैं हम, because you know, when you take tap water, normal tap water, it is a mixture. Okay, in this example I can write tap water because it is a mixture. It consists of different impurities, substances in it. Whereas pure water, it consists of only one type of particles, which the particles are of H2O. सबको पता होगा, you might be knowing कि water का formula क्या होता है, H2O. ठीक है, 2 इसी तरीके से सबस्क्रिप्ट की तरह लिखा जाता है और H और O कैपिटल लिखा जाता है. ओके, सो प्योर वाटर, इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ ओनली वन टाइप ऑफ पार्टिकल्स, H2O पार्टिकल्स. यू माइट बी थिंकिंग, मैम यहाँ पे H और O दो चीजें लिखी हैं. यस, ओके, इट इज अ कंपाउंड. नाउ कंपाउंड्स क्या होते हैं मैं आगे आपको समझाती हूँ, बट यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग. यहाँ पे जो प्योर वाटर होता है उसमें जितने भी पार्टिकल्स है वो सब H2O के ही पार्टिकल्स होंगे. ठीक है, जो H और O के कॉम्बिनेशन से बनता है एक सब्सटेंस H2O, उसके ही सारे पार्टिकल्स होंगे. देन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ऐसी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का फॉर्मूला ये होता है. ये कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूलाज है, यू नीड टू रिमेंबर देम. CO2. ठीक है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एक गैस होती है. दिस इज ऑल्सो अ प्योर सब्सटेंस, क्योंकि जब कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस आप लेंगे, when you take it, then what you will find that this gas is made up of only one type of particles. Okay, now let us move to the next thing, that is impure substances or mixtures. Now impure substance or mixtures, as I told you already, they consist of two or more than two types of particles. Okay, now over here you can see example tea. Fine, you all drink tea, you all have seen tea. What is tea? In that so many things we add up. Okay, so when you obtain tea, it is a mixture of so many things, substances. Air, you know, air surrounding us is a mixture, because air does not consist of one type of particle. You know, air can have hydrogen, oxygen, helium, then carbon dioxide and many other dust particles, etc. Therefore, air is also a mixture. Soil, already I told you. Then salt solution. Salt solution means when salt particles, when salt, namak, that is dissolved in water. Solution word उसलिए use किया जाता है when we dissolve something in water. For example, sugar solution. When you dissolve sugar in water, it is called as sugar solution. When you dissolve salt in water, it is called as salt solution. तो हम जब salt solution बोल रहे हैं तो उसमें दो particles तो हो ही गए, एक salt का और दूसरे water के, isn't it? That's why it is also a mixture. Now let's see the further classification of matter. Already matter is being classified as pure and impure substances, which is also known as mixture, I told you. Now the pure substances based on the chemical properties are further classified into elements and compounds. Okay, pure substances are further classified into what? Elements and compounds. Fine. Then impure substances or mixtures are further classified into homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Okay, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Fine. So we will be seeing them one by one in detail. So first I am telling you about pure substances. As I told you, they are being categorized into elements and compounds. The example for elements are copper, sorry, I am writing the symbol, copper, iron, sodium, etc. Okay, many are there. I have written few examples. Then for compounds, examples are H2O, CO2, NaCl, etc. Okay, I'll explain you in detail. So first let us see. Now see, you can see some difference here. In these elements, some substances are there which cannot be further split up. Okay, but in compounds you see like H2O, it can be further split up to give H and O separately. Okay, H and O, that is hydrogen and oxygen, are the elements. Okay, they are the elements. Fine. Okay, so let us see the elements first in detail. Now elements are those substances which cannot be further split up into two or more simpler substances. Okay, means आप जैसे copper ले रहे हो अगर, तो आप when you apply any chemical method, like when you heat it, apply electricity, pressure, etc. Okay, this particular element, copper example we have taken, the copper element will not split up to give any other further simpler substance. ठीक है, because जो copper होता है, या जैसे iron है, iron rod है आपके पास, या वो किसके बने होते हैं? आयरन है तो आयरन के ही पार्टिकल से बने होते हैं, कॉपर है तो कॉपर पार्टिकल से बने होते हैं. ओके, दैट इज वाई. फाइन. सो अब ये केमिकल मेथड्स जो हमने लिखा है, बाय अप्लाइंग केमिकल मेथड्स, कौन से केमिकल मेथड्स की हम बात कर रहे हैं? लाइक हीट, देन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, लाइट, प्रेशर, ये सब आप अप्लाई करोगे तो ये स्प्लिट अप नहीं होते हैं एलिमेंट्स. ओके, एंड यू नो देयर आर 115 एलिमेंट्स. Sorry, now newly they are discovered 118 elements in our environment. Okay, natural 118 elements occur होते हैं, and out of that 94 elements are natural, whereas 24 elements are synthetic. Synthetic का मतलब होता है कि कुछ रिएक्शन से जो हमें ऑब्टेन हुए हैं. ठीक है, तो टोटल अभी कितने एलिमेंट्स हैं? 118 एलिमेंट्स हैं, और उनमें से 94 अराउंड दे आर नेचुरल एंड 24 एलिमेंट्स आर सिंथेटिक. ओके, एंड यू नो ये जो एलिमेंट्स होते हैं, यही एलिमेंट्स पूरे वर्ल्ड के, पूरे अर्थ में जो भी सब्सटेंसेस हैं उनको बनाते हैं. ओके, दीज एलिमेंट्स ओनली कंबाइन इन सर्टेन प्रपोर्शंस. ओके, डिफरेंट एलिमेंट्स एंड दे फॉर्म डिफरेंट सब्सटेंसेस. ओके, इन दिस environment, in this nature, on this earth. Fine. And these elements, they are, to study them properly, they are arranged in a table, which is very important part of chemistry, which is known as periodic table. Okay, I will show you the picture of the periodic table over here after some time. Okay, just understand what are elements first. Okay, elements are the substances which cannot be split up to give two or more simpler substances by any chemical methods. Okay, when you apply any chemical methods, you cannot split up the elements into simpler substances. Okay, whereas compounds, when you talk about compounds can split up to give simpler substances. Take example of H2O. When you apply electricity on water, ठीक है, आप H2O लो और उसमें करंट पास करोगे, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास करोगे, तो इट विल स्प्लिट अप टू गिव हाइड्रोजन H2 and O2. ठीक है, हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन वो दे देगा, और हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन क्या है? दे आर व्हाट? दे आर एलिमेंट्स. ठीक है, जैसे आई एम राइटिंग हियर H2O में आप क्या कर रहे हो? व्हेन यू पास इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, ओके, देन व्हाट इट विल गिव? इट विल गिव हाइड्रोजन, देखो मैं अभी नाम लिख रही हूँ केवल, और ऑक्सीजन. ठीक है, तो ये जो H2O है ये क्या है? कंपाउंड, क्योंकि ये दो सब्सटेंसेस से मिलके बना हुआ है, एलिमेंट से, और जब आप इसमें केमिकल मेथड अप्लाई करते हो तो ये स्प्लिट अप हो जा रहा है सिंपलर सब्सटेंस में, और ये हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन अलग अलग क्या है? दे आर दी एलिमेंट्स. ओके, सो आई होप यू आर क्लियर विद एलिमेंट्स एंड कंपाउंड्स. हम और आगे थोड़ा सा पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, slowly when we move up for the chapter forward, then you will understand certain things more clearly. Okay, ये समझ आ गया? Fine, what it is? Then I'll show you the now let's see the periodic table, as I told you how these are arranged. Okay, so this is the periodic table of elements, where all the various elements found in the nature are arranged. Okay, and some of them are even man-made, that is synthetic elements. So this periodic element, it's the backbone or base of chemistry, which you will be studying slowly in detail in further classes. So after looking at this periodic table, you might have understood that what are these elements, okay, and how they are arranged. And as I told you, these elements are extremely important, because these elements only make up the entire matter or entire substances on this universe, in this earth. ठीक है, fine. So that was all about the basic things. We are going to study each one in detail. Okay, then next video we are going to study about the mixtures. Fine, stay tuned for the next video and go through it very nicely.